Discover why Lake Hillier in Australia turns pink due to its unique combination of algae and high salt levels, making it a breathtaking natural wonder. Lake Hillier, located on Middle Island in Western Australia, is a stunning pink lake that's a natural wonder. The lake's vibrant pink color is caused by the presence of the algae species Donaliella salina, which thrives in its salty waters. This unique algae produces carotenoid pigments that give the lake its distinctive pink hue, especially visible from the air. The lake's extreme salinity, with salt levels up to 33%, creates an ideal environment for the algae to bloom and produce its pigment. The combination of high salt levels and specific algae is a rare occurrence, making Lake Hillier one of only a few pink lakes worldwide. Google Stadia, a cloud gaming platform, was shut down just 3 years after its launch in 2019 due to poor sales and lack of user engagement. Google Stadia was launched in 2019 as a cloud gaming platform to rival major gaming consoles. Despite big investments, Stadia failed to gain significant traction and user engagement. Poor internet connectivity and latency issues plagued Stadia, affecting gaming experience. Stadia's game library was limited, and many exclusive titles underperformed. Google shut down Stadia in 2023, just 3 years after its launch, due to poor sales. Google refunded all Stadia hardware and game purchases, a rare move for a failed product. Bees are incredibly intelligent, but did you know they can solve complex mathematical problems and even communicate through dance? Bees have a highly developed sense of spatial awareness, allowing them to navigate complex environments. They use geometry to build their hives, constructing hexagonal cells with precise angles and measurements. Bees can solve complex mathematical problems, such as calculating the most efficient route to a food source. Their famous waggle dance communicates the location of food to other bees, using angles and vibrations to convey information. Bees can even recognize and recall individual human faces, demonstrating advanced cognitive abilities. In fact, bee brains contain a type of neural network similar to those found in human brains, processing complex. Join me as we explore the ancient Aztec festival of Day of the Dead, where families honored their ancestors with elaborate altars, food, and decorations, and learn about the traditions that have been passed down to modern-day Mexico. The Day of the Dead originated from the Aztec festival of Mictlantecuhtli, honoring the dead with offerings and rituals. The Aztecs believed that, on this day, the veil between the living and dead was at its thinnest, allowing for communication. Families would build elaborate altars, adorned with flowers, candles, and food, to welcome their ancestors' spirits. Traditional foods, such as pan de muerto and moles, were prepared to nourish the returning spirits. The celebration was not mournful, but rather a joyful reunion with loved ones who had passed on. Find out why stores like Walmart and Amazon often price items at $19.99 instead of $20, and how this clever tactic uses the anchoring effect to make you think you're saving money. Stores like Walmart and Amazon often price items at $19.99 to create a perceived discount. The $19.99 price tag leverages the anchoring effect, making $20 seem like a more expensive alternative. Research shows that prices ending in 99 can increase sales by up to 8% compared to rounded prices. The left-digit effect plays a role, as consumers focus more on the leftmost digit, perceiving $19.99 as cheaper. This pricing tactic is called charm pricing and has been used for decades to influence consumer behavior by using $19. Believe it or not, ancient philosophers like Plato and Aristotle explored ideas similar to the simulation theory. Ancient Greek philosopher Plato proposed the allegory of the cave, a simulated reality concept, in 380 BCE. Aristotle's De Anima discussed the idea of a ensemble world that might be an illusion predating modern simulation theory. The ancient Indian concept of Maya described the world as an illusion, similar to the simulated reality idea. In the 3rd century CE, Chinese philosopher Zhuangzi questioned the nature of reality, wondering if life was just a dream. The ancient Greek philosopher Pythagoras believed in a mathematical universe, foreshadowing modern simulation theory's digital reality. Witness the bizarre symbiotic relationship between crocodiles and Egyptian plovers, where birds pick parasites and leeches from the crocodile's teeth and skin, keeping them clean and healthy. In the wild, crocodiles have a unique problem: parasites and leeches attached to their skin and teeth. Egyptian plovers, also known as crocodile birds, have evolved to feed on these parasites and leeches. The plovers land on the crocodile's back and open their beaks, signaling the crocodile to open its mouth too. The plovers then pick parasites and leeches from the crocodile's teeth and skin, eating them as a snack. This unusual partnership not only cleans the crocodile, but also provides the plover with a nutritious meal. Learn about the record-breaking triage efforts during the 2010 Haiti earthquake, where medical teams used innovative techniques to prioritize patients and save lives. On the 12th of January 2010, a massive 7 earthquake struck Haiti, killing over 220,000 people instantly. Medical teams used the sort-and-go triage method, prioritizing patients with best chance of survival. Doctors and nurses implemented field hospitals to treat patients in tents and open spaces quickly. The triage tag system helped medical staff categorize patients by injury severity and priority level. Despite limited resources, medical teams performed over 1,000 amputations to save countless lives. The heroic efforts saved thousands of lives, earning international recognition and praise from medical responders. Explore the mysteries of Lake Vostok, the largest and oldest freshwater lake in Antarctica, hidden beneath 2 miles of ice for 25 million years. Lake Vostok is the largest and oldest freshwater lake in Antarctica, covering an area of approximately 14,000 square kilometers. The lake is hidden beneath 2 miles of ice, which has been accumulating for 25 million years, making it a unique, untouched ecosystem. The water in Lake Vostok is thought to be 25 million years old, making it the oldest liquid water on Earth untouched by the atmosphere. The lake's ice cover is so thick that it would take a drilling machine over 40 days to reach the water's surface, even if it drilled 24/7. Scientists believe that Lake Vostok may be home to unique ancient microorganisms that have been isolated for. Discover the surprising truth about Roman gladiators, including their rigorous training regimens and the unexpected perks they received, such as fame and fortune, as exemplified by the famous gladiator Flamma. Roman gladiators were often slaves or prisoners of war, forced to fight for their lives in the arena. Gladiators underwent rigorous training, including sword fighting, hand-to-hand combat, and acrobatic exercises. Despite their brutal profession, gladiators were idolized by the Roman public, earning fame and fortune. Flamma, a famous gladiator, fought 34 times, winning 21 matches and being awarded the Rudis, a symbol of freedom. Gladiators received luxurious perks, including high-quality food, lavish accommodations, and even groupies.